So you applied for a home loan, but unfortunately, the lender that you applied with, they can't help you out. They turned you down. They said, hey, your credit does not fit into our box. So what do? Are you SOL? Does this mean the end of the road for you? Or are there potentially other solutions that you need to tap into? So it's very common for somebody to apply for a loan with a mortgage lender and to find out that they don't fit into that lender's little box, especially when you get into situations where maybe you've got a challenged credit background, you've got a lower FICO score, maybe you had a bankruptcy, maybe you got a foreclosure in your not too distant past. You've got some credit skeletons in your closet, and unfortunately, that's going to be a problem with the majority of mortgage lenders, because if you can't fit into their little box, they don't want to work with you. So does this mean that you just can't get financing? No, that's not the case at all. Does this mean that you got to go to a loan shark? No. What this means is that you need to work with a lender that does something called manual underwriting. Now, we live in a world of automation, especially today with where ChatGPT and AI and all that stuff is, and most lenders, the way that it works is that your application is underwritten through an automated system. And if the algorithm doesn't like your scenario, it just says that you're not approved. That means do not pass go, do not collect $200. That is the end of the road with most lenders. So if you're somebody that's finding it challenging to get a loan approval, well, you're probably not working with the right lender. At New Way Mortgage, we do manual underwriting, and you can actually get an FHA loan down to a 500 FICO score. Now, if your FICO score is less than 580, you're gonna have to have at least 10% down or 10% in equity in order to be eligible for the home loan. But hey, you're not out of the running, because manual underwriting can be the solution to you getting your loan approved. With VA loans, we can go down to a 500 FICO with 100% financing, doing the same thing, manually underwriting these loans. And what do I mean by manual underwriting? Well, that literally means that a human is going through the documents, reviewing your credit, reviewing your application, and issuing a lending decision based off of standard guidelines. The only difference is that these lenders are not relying on a computer program to decide your fate. Instead, a human is doing a deeper dive and figuring out if there's a way to make a deal happen for you. Now, this goes for conventional financing too, and although you can't go all the way down to a 500 FICO score, you can get a loan approval through manual underwriting when often the automated system doesn't like your scenario. So for those of you having a tough time getting your loan approved, the manual underwrite may just be the solution that you need in order to be able to tap into traditional home financing solutions and not have to rely on some loan shark named Vinny that's going to overcharge you for your financing. If you want to talk to somebody on our team about manual underwriting and look at your scenario to figure out a solution, please reach out. Our loan officers are ready to help you and get all your questions answered, and it starts by clicking the link below and reaching out to us. If you haven't already, do me a huge favor. Make sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button so you get more content like this, and I'll see you on the next video. You